Thank you. I'm Bob Selby, and welcome to Body, Mind Redesigned. I want to thank you for this opportunity to be able to present what has worked for me. One of the things that I've enjoyed so much about the journey that I've been on is the people that I've met who ask me what my secret is, what it is that I've been able to do to become a totally transformed person the way that I looked before. And it boils down to just one thing. What fired in my belly, what fired in my soul, what came from within inside me is the primary reason that keeps me going. And it's the sparks that I get from people that I meet that want to know what I do for me that'll help them. And it always boggles my mind how many people want to know what the secret is. And there is no secret. It boils down to number one, nutrition. And number two, sleep. And then number three, it has to do with the fitness. You put them all together and I work from within. And it means so much to me to know that it starts with one little spark and now it's a fire in my belly that it's consuming me. The way I was before, as I was getting ready to start my journey, I was roughly 230 to 235 pounds. My blood pressure and cholesterol were way past the red lines. I was miserable. I tell people it bothered me. I would go to put on my boots to go to work and I'd have to exhale and try to tie my and come back up. I was miserable. Going up a flight of steps would absolutely wind me, and I was miserable. I could work out. I knew all the different ways to be fit. I could do an hour and a half of all different things when it came to being physical. And yet I would come up with reasons why I couldn't adhere to it. It boiled down to when my second child was born and I was 45 years old, and like I've said before to so many people, I looked at her and I realized when she was going to be 16, I was going to be 61. And that's if I lived. And if I did live, I was going to be in a really bad shape. And I know I'm turning red because it just welled up inside me that there was no way I wanted that to happen. I knew that way I had to change. And I knew from that moment on I would find a way. And all of those little sparks, all of that extrinsic motivation that I would see from people looking buff and working out and doing all these different things in the gym didn't mean anything to me. It was that intrinsic fire that it still consumes me. I know I'm getting goosebumps right now because all I can think about right now is how can I improve myself? It boiled down to this overwhelming selfishness that I know I have to try to help people with. Everyone wants to try so hard to help other people and do all these things, go to work and do all of the different aspects of their life that take up their time for other people, for other things. And I have to tell you, for me, it's selfishness. All I can think about is, what can I do to improve myself? What can I do to make myself better physically and then mentally? Holistic, synergistically, whatever words you want to be able to use. I want to be able to be vibrant. I want people to look at me and ask me how you did it, Bob, and I tell them, and I want to instill that in them to pull that inner fire from within that I know that people have in them, to build it to a point where it consumes them like it does me, because all I want to do is be happy and have fun and be vibrant. To know that I'm 54 years old and I'm in better shape now than I've ever been in my life. I've eaten more now than I've ever eaten in my life. And I'm so extremely happy with the way I feel, with the way people talk to me. I honestly don't know if things have changed because of the way I look that people talk to me, or if it's the way that I perceive myself and I talk to people. Seriously, I don't know and I don't care. I'm just having fun.